million shares of Sorta Technical at 30 1/8 at opening. Sell 10 million of Dynadyne. That's right, sell. I'll show that upstart company who runs the software biz. Memo. Make sure MegaWrite 7.0 is incompatible with any other hardware. They'll either have to buy my computers or use pencils. What's the matter with this thing? Cyberskull!
So nice to see you, JC. How's business?
Get out of my computer, you bitstream baboon!
I'm crash-proof, Mega. You can't get rid of me that easily, and I'd be careful what I call me because I'm back.
And now for your science project. Remember, class, this will affect your final grade.
Come on, Max! Put the pedal to the metal!
Lighten up, Felix. We're going to ace this science project deal. I am a master. Ow. I dropped the screw. Hand me a magnet, would you, Felix?
That's a super-speed computer chip, Max. It's too powerful for our car.
Will you chill, Felix? There's an old saying that I just came up with. You can't have too much power.
Thank you, Ernie, for your wonderful project entitled I Am Joe's Recessive Genes. I'm sure we'll never look at buck teeth and receding chins in quite the same way. And now, Max and Felix, what have we here?
Oh, just a little something I like to call hell on wheels.
Whoa! That was Max's idea.
Was this your idea?
Well, actually, Mrs. Futter, computer chips were invented following the first commercial use of silicon in the 1940s.
I have a job for you, Max, after school.
Boy, they sure don't appreciate genius around here. Oh, man. I bet that car hit Mach 5.
What on earth? I told you to erase the chalkboards, Max, not write on them.
Take the portal to San Francisco. Virgil, do me a favor and finish this, would you, Mrs. Futter? I gotta see a man about a portal. Later. What, you mean no one in San Francisco paid their electric bill this month?
Well, apparently someone did.
The Megacorp building. Hey, how come it's all lit up and everything else is dark?
A sudden rash of power outages has created havoc all over North America. The Megacorp power control satellite seems to be the cause of it.
So Mega's taking power from everybody else and keeping it for himself, huh? Seems kind of greedy. But why?
That is what we must discover. Norman, please replace the door.
Sorry.
You know, I'd have thought Mega'd have a high-tech doorbell.
This is the door program of JC Mega. Please enter the access code.
Oh dear, this may be difficult. It'll take me days to calculate the mathematical probabilities.
Never mind. This will only take a second.
I'm sorry. Is not the proper access code. Please try again.
Maybe we should just knock?
Knock?
Knock, knock is the correct access code. Please enter. And wipe your feet.
This is spooky.
I don't like it.
Welcome to the House of Cyberskull. You are the first to come and celebrate his ascendancy.
Hey, how are you, JC? Whoa, that dress is a whole new look for you, isn't it? Screams for accessories.
Follow me, please.
Cyberskull. I should have known. This is more serious than I thought.
Cyberskull's marooned in cyberspace. He can't do anything. I just think JC's flipped a few switches, if you know what I mean. What is this? A Cyberskull action figure? Ooh, hey, that's a must-have item on my Christmas list.
These are my satellites, controlling all electrical power for those cities. They now serve only Cyberskull. They feed only Cyberskull. We are just subroutines to the Cyberskull program.
You can't do that. Hospitals, schools, air traffic controllers depend on that power. I mean, lives are at stake.
What's your point?
My point is, you can't get away with...
What happened? Where'd I get these clothes? Where's my pocket protector?
He appears to have been hypnotized.
Well, maybe this thing...
Yes, Cyberskull. You cannot terminate him. He is all-powerful.
Stuck.
You want me to break it?
Well, never mind him. We gotta realign those satellites.
I fear that will be impossible. Mega has created a force field around the controls.
You want me to break it?
That's just about your favorite thing to do, isn't it, Normie?
This might take a while.
That Cyberskull figurine seems to have come to life.
It's 12 inches tall. How tough can it be?
Incoming, Norman!
He's small, but he's wiry.
It appears that Cyberskull has projected his electronic mind into that figurine. But how is a mystery.
I know. It's probably computer-driven. He must have built it so he can move around in our world.
Stop me, you obsolete fleischopods!
I'm gonna make a pancake out of that pipsqueak.
You nailed him, Normie. Now we can wrap what's left of Cyberskull around some beans and make a burrito. Whoa! That little bugger has a few options that aren't in the brochure. Gotcha. What's the matter, Cyber Shrimp? You can dish it out, but you can't take it?
That wasn't me, you protoplasmic preteen pinhead. That was just a shell, a prototype. You can't defeat Cyberskull. I am everywhere. All the world's information, all the world's wealth is mine for the taking. Soon I will know everything. I will have everything. I will be a digital god.
He's right. Letting Cyberskull stay in cyberspace is like leaving Dracula in the blood bank.
The entire world's power is being diverted by Cyberskull. This, for all intents and purposes, is war.
Mega satellites are controlling the world's electrical power, and this'll show us where that power is being directed.
Now I believe that is Central America. Guatemala, to be precise.
Yeah. So where's the nearest portal to Guatemala? Old Cyber Nerd will never know what hit him. Since when did Guatemala become so popular with the jet set? Either they're Cyberskull slaves, or this is a weird eyeball convention. This place?
The city of the Mayans, who once dominated this region 5 centuries ago. They built that pyramid called the Eye of the Sun, but no one has figured out its purpose.
Yeah, well, Cyberskull's found a use for it. He's pulling the power from Mega satellites down here.
Speaking of the redoubtable Mr. Mega...
Welcome, networkers, to the Cyberskull Matrix.
It looks like our little playmate has a big brother.
Where are your badges?
We don't need no stinking badges.
There are incompatible programs in our midst. They must be deleted!
No, Norman, these are innocent people under the control of Cyberskull. They mean us no harm.
They mean us no harm.
Who was it that said that?
Well, perhaps I did underestimate the mighty one. Well, this is a Mayan sacrificial altar. You will note the groove in the top to allow the victim's blood to run down.
Oh, boy, those Mayans. Always thinking about carpet stains. Oh, no. It's the phantom of the keyboard.
You will have the ultimate honor of being the first to be sacrificed, integrated, by the Cyberskull Matrix.
Well, it could be worse. He could play the accordion.
The time has come. The satellites have gathered all the world's electrical power. It is time for Cyberskull to be reborn!
The Mayan inscription at the base of the pyramid is quite interesting, mighty one.
Can we save the history lesson for later, Virgil?
It appears that the Eye of the Sun was not a name for the pyramid, but for something inside it, to focus its energy, apparently.
Fine, swell. We'll call National Geographic, but first we gotta get loose.
I can do that.
You could have done that before?
We didn't need to before.
Cyberskull! Cyberskull! Cyberskull, come!
That was no statue. That's Cyberskull's new body.
In that case, I strongly suggest a strategic retreat.
Cyberskull reborn!
Yeah, well, you may be 50 feet tall, but to me, you're still Marlon Kurtz, techno-dweeb.
I am a techno-god! I am Cyberskull! I am now the Eye of the Sun!
Are you okay?
I eat lasers for breakfast.
That a boy. Then follow me. Quick, to the pyramid.
Isn't the general purpose of a retreat to run away from danger?
We gotta reach the Eye of the Sun, Burge. I have a hunch.
Is the mighty one?
Insignificant glitches, you dare to challenge me?
Oh, please. You can't even write a decent game program and you want to rule the world? Buy a clue from the clue bank, Marlin.
Stop calling me that. You will call me Lord Cyberskull. Get that.
Man, little Cyberskull has sure grown up. Let's go.
Can I hit somebody?
I got a better idea. Norman, use this.
You want me to hit them with this, mighty one?
No, I've got a hunch.
Oh dear, another hunch.
Aim it at their badges.
Huh?
Magnets wipe out Cyberskull's programming on the microchips.
Excellent, Mighty Max. Impressive application of logic.
Lucky guess, Verge.
Enjoy your triumph while you can. When I have absorbed all the world's energy, nothing will stop me. Even now, I feel a new power surging in my circuits.
Oh dear, if he gets any more power, he will indeed be invincible.
We gotta find that Eye of the Sun thing, Verge. If I'm right, it'll take care of Robo-Nerd.
Well then, pull that lever.
You mean the lever?
The lever!
Oh, the lever!
Lever, just pull it!
You knew it was there before?
We didn't need it before.
Man, for old timers, those Mayans do great special effects. Check it out. Cyberskull's becoming a little unglued.
I must escape back into the fifth stream.
Yeah, well, I don't know how to tell you this, Marlin, but when you shut down the world's electrical power, you shut down the world's computer networks. There's no way back into the fifth stream. Gee, maybe you can have too much power.
What am I doing here? Where's my pocket protector?
Oh, look for it later. First, you must restore the world's electrical power.
I've reprogrammed my satellites to redirect the power back to its original destination. Can I go lie down now?
Well, that's the last we'll see of Cyberskull. He had nowhere to go.
Perhaps, but this time I have a hunch.
Hey, look, Ralph, a toy or something.
I am Cyberskull. It's time to play.
What's up? Check it out. The Mayans lived in Mexico and Central America for hundreds of years before the first Europeans arrived. They developed a sophisticated language, a very accurate calendar, and they played a game that was a cross between basketball and soccer, where they had to shoot a ball like this through a hoop using their hips. Now, I wonder if the Mayans ever got grounded.